Leading off for the Angels, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Kinsler, a native of Arizona. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2003 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Grounded to the right. The tag, and he is out.
In the second spot,
ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to shallow center. On the move is Taylor. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Justin Upton now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Trey Turner.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner. To 2-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kinsler is there, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit down the third base line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Here's Matt Adams now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. So here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now at the plate, Chris Young. He's set and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pujols gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss, and Young is down on strikes, 1 away. Into the box now, Zach Cozart. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Kendrick. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out. And now for Washington, Matt Wieters set to lead off the home half of the second.
Matt Wieters.
And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning. And it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor.
Center
Here comes the first pitch.
Michael Taylor.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is leading off the inning. Shohei Ohtani, and they'll need him to get something going here. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Angel still looking for hit number one in the ballgame. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch curveball, swung on and missed. Strike one. Runners on first with one down. 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead of it.
Behind 0-2 now. Maldonado at second. Simmons is over at first with one away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll look to bring home that time run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here's the 3-0. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. So striding in, Justin Upton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3. So coming to the plate, Max Scherzer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Max Scherzer.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Called to strike, and it's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher, leading things off. First pitch on its way. Way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Howie Kendrick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. And now Bryce Harper scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Scherzer, the runner at third. Turner over at second. Harper, first, 1 gone. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Adams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1-0 the count. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted. Striding in once again, Albert Pujols drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Pujols is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Here's Chris Young. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sharp ground ball to third. Defoe right there on to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away. Ready for another chance. Zach Cozart 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the fourth. Catcher.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wieters is retired, and there's one away. So digging in now, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. The pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Simmons is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. In there, 1-1. 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And it's a full count to Defoe now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side. Cozart has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani.
The pitcher, number 17. Shohei Ohtani.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Scherzer gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two and 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The batter.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in to try it again, Max Scherzer, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. High pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Turner, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Young is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Howie Kendrick, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Scherzer gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Fouled off. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way to Upton. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper will lead things off in the Washington 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High and deep to right center. Crowd on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Matt Adams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Low for ball one. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Kinsler's got it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of. Here's Albert now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Dribbled up the line. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. So a big moment here, and standing in, Chris Young. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runner goes for second. Calhoun on first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready for another chance? Zach Kozar. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Missed with a slider. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a 3rd.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Adams will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. And now for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
It's time.
Striding in once again, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 48. Jose
The 1-0.
This change defensively for the Angels. Now playing first
1-1 the count now.
number 56, Cole Calhoun.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Kinsler's there for it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Striding in now for the Nats, Wilmer Defoe. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Trout back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Calhoun trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that is. Now in the box, Martin Maldonado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. Ryan Madsen takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Liner toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9. Stepping up to the plate, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1 delivery. Hot shot on the ground to short. On to first, and it's dropped. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Trout to the track. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I love stubborn pitchers. I love the fact that this guy keeps going to the well. But that's a dangerous location to keep missing him.
On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Here's Matt Adams now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Left fielder, Matt Adams.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Matt Wieters, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. High pop-up. Balbuena shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Michael Taylor is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Eduardo Paredes enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Zimmerman is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The slider freezes him at the... Stepping up now, Justin Upton. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Turner gloves it. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Balbuena. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2 misses for ball 1.
2 strike.
The 1-2, and it's fouled away. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Here's Chris Young. Career numbers with Madsen. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip.
Chris Young.
Sean Doolittle gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be
on to first, and that's your ball game. And guys, the Nationals were given an excellent start here by the gentleman you see in action there, Max Scherzer. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 4 runs